Alright, it's Wednesday morning. I'm probably just about to wake up to get ready to go to school. Hopefully, I get a parking space and the weather is okay. Um, Other thing, if you are here from Facebook, I really, really appreciate it. I have no idea why I have not been able to upload to Facebook for the last few days. Every time I try to start, actually click on the video to upload it, it like the screen almost goes blank and I'm not sure how to fix it. I've tried restarting my computer, logging out of Facebook, logging back in Facebook, like all of the common ways to, reset just a bug. I've tried it and I'm not sure what's going on with it. So I really appreciate you coming over from Facebook and listening to my recordings over here. Hopefully, it'll get back to how it was soon and I can just put the videos back up on Facebook. But I'm working with what I have. Um, so my second attempt at thumbnails didn't pan out because so far everything that has an AI image generator is a temporary free thing. And being a college student, getting married in November, and working two part-time jobs is not really allowing for me to have a budget to buy a premium software to continue to do AI generated images. So I'm going to do the best I can. I have a lead on maybe another option. I'm not sure if it'll work out or not, but hopefully eventually I can find something that'll let me do those cooler pictures on the thumbnail in the long run. Anyway, enough with the introduction. We're getting back into Moses. We had him talk to God in the last one, and today we are finishing out chapter 4. And this is Moses returns to Egypt. Then Moses went back to Jethro, his father-in-law, and said to him, "Let me return to my own people in Egypt to see if any of them are still alive." Jethro said, "Go, and I wish you well." Now the Lord had said to Moses in Midian, "Go back to Egypt, for all those who wanted to kill you are dead." So Moses took his wife and sons, put them on a donkey, and started back to Egypt. And he took the staff of God in his hand. The Lord said to Moses, "When you return to Egypt, see that you perform before Pharaoh all the wonders I have given you the power to do. But I will harden his heart so that he will not let the people go." Interesting verse there. God will harden his heart. "Then say to Pharaoh, 'This is what the Lord says: Israel is my firstborn son. And I told you, let my son go so he may worship me. But you refused to let him go, so I will kill your firstborn son.' At a lodging place on the way, the Lord met Moses and was about to kill him. But Zipporah took a flint knife, cut off her son's foreskin, and touched Moses' feet with it. 'Surely you are a bridegroom of blood to me,' she said. So the Lord let him alone. At that time she said bridegroom of blood, referring to circumcision. The Lord said to Aaron, 'Go into the wilderness to meet Moses.' So he met Moses at the mountain of God and kissed him. Then Moses told Aaron everything the Lord had sent him to say, and also about all the signs he had commanded him to perform. Moses and Aaron brought together all the elders of the Israelites, and Aaron told them everything the Lord had said to Moses. He also performed the signs before the people, and they believed. And when they heard that the Lord was concerned about them and had seen their misery, they bowed down and worshipped. So, wow. I mean, I about second half of that, I was like confused. I had to double take. I'm like, wait, what did I just read? So the first thing that I mentioned was that God said, "I will harden Pharaoh's heart so that he will not let the people go." Um, that's an interesting one. I know that there's a reason for it. I've actually heard, or I remember talking about it before, but I couldn't come up with it right now. Mostly just because my brain is so focused on homework and schoolwork. But I can't think of something right now as to why it, what the reasoning is behind that. That will be one of my official questions that I ask when I get the time. Um, and then we get to verse 24. And I just got thrown way out of whack. At a lodging place on the way, the Lord met Moses and was about to kill him. The guy he just sent to free the Israelites and perform the wonders that he had given him, which I like that before, that he had actually given Moses the wonders or the power to perform the wonders. Um, but the thing that saved Moses was that his wife cut off their son's foreskin and touched his feet with it. And that's what made the Lord leave him alone. At that time, oh, Kai's going to give me a pain in the butt about that one. 26, so the Lord let him alone. And me, I would be like, you don't say leave or let him alone. You say leave him alone. So the Lord, or left. So the Lord left him alone. Actually, let me check verse 26 in my Bible. Oh, it does say let. Okay, interesting. I thought it was a typo on the computer, but so the Lord let him alone. Maybe that's where her family starts saying it from. I don't know. But you know, he would like what in the world? Those 3 verses right there, 24, 25, 26. I gotta ask, I'm gonna ask my pastor about that. If anybody knows what that is and what that's all about, please let me know. Just leave a comment for everybody to know, because that's confusing to me. But then we get back into Aaron meeting Moses, because the Lord, when he talked to Moses at the bush, told him that Aaron was going to come meet him. So now this is the other side of it, where the Lord tells Aaron to go into the wilderness to meet Moses. So he met Moses at the mountain of God and kissed him. And then they converse and talk back and forth about what's going to happen. They gather the elders, and Moses... Oh, wait. Okay, so then Aaron talks to all the people. Because remember, we had that whole connection thing where God was telling Moses, and then Moses was going to be like God and tell Aaron what God had said to him. So it's kind of like the roles get flipped there. And then, wait a second, Moses and Aaron brought together all the elders of the Israelites, and Aaron told them everything the Lord said to Moses. He also performed the signs before the people. So did Aaron perform the signs? Or is that different in the King James version or other versions? Because in this version, it makes it sound like Aaron is the one performing the signs. Anyway, and then they bow down and worship, because they're like, whoa, what just happened? Of course, the Lord was hearing them and he's concerned about us. So they're like, yes, let's worship. So yeah, a lot to unpack here. It's probably the most shocking story I have come across so far, not in terms of just shocking overall, because we've had some shocking stuff already, but shocking in terms of what I remember and what I don't remember and what I don't understand. But yeah, let me know what you think. We're going to hopefully get back on track with some of these updates. School's getting a little bit, my Tuesday, Wednesday is very short, because I have classes Tuesday afternoon, and then I have to go to bed early Wednesday to get up, or to go to bed early Tuesday night to get up early Wednesday for my morning class. My fiance Kai is coming into town this weekend, and we have a lot of stuff planned Saturday and Sunday, so I'm trying to get all of my stuff done before she gets here so I can enjoy my weekend with her. So thank you for being patient with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. And yeah, I think that's it. I'm still trying to think about this. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow morning. Have a good rest of your Wednesday.